think you whacked them.
The way you said it, Mary.
I'm non-sexual. I'm trying so badly to be sexual. I'm non-sexual.
Nah, that was funny though. I kind of get his point still, man.
Checks. You want to be in Sham's character?
Sham's a joker, man. Proper joker. Which way did he go? Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
I remember when I used to think Sham was like Sri Lankan, but that was great. I remember when I first saw him, I was like, wow.
Yeah, why go on for him? You just thought to yourself, what's wrong with him then? If he's black, then what's actually wrong with him? Yeah, all your theories just gone out the window, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, what the fuck? He's black. Like, fuck.
Changed the whole dynamic of the life, completely did.
That might work.
Yeah, right. Does anyone know what country Sham is from?
Yeah?
Originally.
Yeah?
What country is he from?
Guinea-Bissau. I like telling everyone.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Lena Scott. Press 1 if you can see me, Lena. I'm just testing this out because I haven't live streamed the game for ages, man. I've just dusted off my old PlayStation 4. So I've got games to finish on there, man. Don't know why I got PlayStation 5, you know. I have no idea.
Oh, you went and got one?
What do you mean when I got one, bro? I had one from, like, I was one of the dickheads.
PS5 instead of Series X.
Now fuck Xbox, man.
Fucking traitor.
Nah, fuck
On
Xbox.
the live stream as well, I said it with chest.
Nah, fuck Xbox. Come on, S man. Are you joking? Listen, man, I got the Xbox, yeah, and there was literally no one to like game with. And then I got the PS, and like the whole squad was on there. You get me?
The whole world was there wearing Jordans and playing.
Yeah, eat it. Yeah, eat it. But yeah. Hold on.
They don't have spots. They're brown.
What?
Those are sea lions.
Just game. You can't see me.
No, you don't know.
Can't see me. Just game. What?
What I saw.
Do you want?
With my eyes.
Can you hear me?
We can see the game that you're playing.
Can they hear me though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Cool, so yeah. If you want to watch me play a game and live stream, because you can hear them as well, then whatever. This is on as well. I might just share the screen.
Yesterday, Jada just asked me if she could take the PS4 as well. She ain't took it yet though.
Is it? Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna have to get fucking PS5 now.
Yeah, I got the 5. It's just sitting there like an idiot with Spider-Man on it.
Yeah, because there's no games.
Yeah.
There's no games, is there?
That's why I feel like an idiot forgetting it.
With the Xbox, there's thousands of games just sitting there. All the old games from years ago, it's auto HDR in them, upscaling them to 4K. It's just like getting a new gaming PC.
Yeah.
Fuck Xbox, it's bullshit. You get me? All the old games and that, they all work.
But Xbox is dead though, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Fuck
it's dead. But like, yeah, now it's dead, man. There's one game I liked playing on there with D, and that was what's it called? Not Revolution. What's it called? You know, with all like with the Dark Zone. Raz used to play it as well.
Oh, fucking hated that game. What's it called again? The Division.
Yeah, so I liked that game, yeah. Until I realized that the more I played, the more headshots that the enemies was taking start to get stupid. You get me?
I waited 3-4 years for that game, and the first day it came out, bro, I hyped that game to everyone. I used to talk about the game engine and this and that, and advances in technology, and look how the bullet holes form in the glass, and look at the snow. Then the game come out, and it's like day one, first half hour, I'm shooting at a dude in a vest. and he's running towards me with a baseball bat.
He's just
and I'm
firming
shooting
it.
at his head, and he rolled up on me and went bah with the baseball bat, and I was down.
Ha ha.
I'm done.
They had black people.
Don't try to tell me, oh, it's a stat-based RPG. That don't mean shit. I'm done.
Yeah, I know. The stats was that's cool. I need 3 screens now, that's what I realise. There's a mode to split this screen in half, but I can't remember how to do it. See, I got 2 screens, yeah? Yo, can you hear me? Yeah. So, like, there's a mode here to split one of my screens in half and make it like a double screen.
I need 3 screens.
Do you know how to do that?
What is this you're using? Oh, hold on.
That I'm saying just...
You mean on OBS?
No. I'm talking about on the Mac.
Oh, to split the screen in half. Yeah, you got to drag it from like, where is it again? I think you see like the little green button in the corner that you press to open and close it.
Open or close what?
To minimize and maximize it. Sorry. The little green in the top corner of the window.
Yeah.
I think if you click that and drag off top. No, it's not that.
Nah, it can't be that.
It was something like that though. You click something and drag it to one corner. I don't remember how to do it now. It was something weird like that. Because I had to look it up on. Normally you just drag it off to one corner. Must have changed with this latest version, you know, because I'm sure it was that one.
But I just gave up on this game. I played...
Probably a pointer over the full screen button in the upper left-hand corner of a window. Choose tile window to left.
Oh yeah, I've changed it. So yeah, hover over that green button.
Yeah.
You see a little thing pop up. You see a little menu pop up when you hover.
Tile window to left of screen, to right of screen. Okay. So, this is banging. Nah.
Take a window on the other side of the screen to start using both windows.
Nah, this is so fucking dope. You don't even know how dope this. My screen just looks mad right now. This is bad. So,
It's 4 apparently. Okay.
this is fucking bad. So I can see everything. Yeah. This is actually sick. What am I going anyway? I don't
So
even.
you won't even need to have 2 screens then.
Not really. Yeah. So I'm playing the game on the other screen as well. But yeah, I gave up on this damn game.
Hey, give me a hand with this.
You know what? Let me put sound in. I gave up on this damn game because of all the lesbian shit that was going on in it, man. Just put me off.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember? Like, it just made me disassociate with the character, you know? Like, that's the first time that's ever, like, it actually made me feel like I'm just not connecting with the character. I just don't...
It's placed.
Yeah, it was like, what was this for? And I was playing it with my son as well. You get me? And, like, it just made me feel like I don't want to be playing some lesbian game with him.
I was watching. I don't want to be playing some lesbian game. I was watching Blacklist yesterday, and my missus said the same thing happened. And if anyone watches that, like
No.
in season 5, one of the characters throughout the whole thing, she's a G'd up character.
What is this place?
Old woman, must be in her 70s at least.
Theater, but
Yeah.
fish.
They're trying to tell her a story now, her little backstory. Season 4, episode 17 or some shit. Back in the day, she's just getting moved to by some chick that looked like some fucking good time girl, and none of it just made sense. It was like me and my missus both looked at each other like, what
Random.
the fuck is this?
They're random. It's like, you know what? It's proper. It's proper in the cartoons. It's proper like.
Doc or something.
It's proper like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's proper everywhere.
It's mad when you disconnect from this stuff and you come back to it. It's crazy that. I tried to play an Apple Music playlist the other day just to see. The playlist was called Me and Bay in the R&B section.
Haha.
My
Hey,
God.
did Thingy come on? Did Little Nas X come on?
But literally, it was 80% of the songs was about fucking out.
Oh, mad.
Or beef between them.
Yeah, it's fucked. You can't play R&B and have a good time.
Yeah, bro. It's not even the content, like the artistry was so shit. And what made it worse is it's all the big names I'm seeing is all the ones where, yeah, they're big pop tune. Yeah, I can see how that bangs as a pop tune. But it's just a little pop tune. But their actual work is just fucking shit.
Work, yeah.
I watched, ashamedly, I watched the Brit Awards last week. And, yeah,
yeah, you was loving it. You're waiting for Take That and that. What, you get me?
On the top shelf next to that silence, Mary. Say it with chest.
So yeah, I watched the Brit Awards, and I noticed that every single, well, what was supposed to be male on there was either dressed as in female clothing, or if they were dressed in man's clothes, they had like their nails done and all sorts. I was just like, where's the actual men? Like, there was no men. Every one of them, like, and it must have been.
You know how long that has been though. Like, if you think about it, from before. No. I'm saying from before we were born. There was no men on TV on display. You ever wondered why your favorite rapper was never on CD UK or whatever? They've been trying to push that narrative for a long time. Do you know what I mean?
You didn't really notice it when you're young.
You didn't notice it.
If you think of all the male
Exactly. Like, man never even saw it. Man didn't. Like I always say, like, do you think I knew Andy Peters was gay? What would make me? I don't even think I even knew the concept of gay them times. Like, what would make me think, oh, he's a batty man? What was that? Where did I see that? And this is how I know, yeah, if you create it as an option, people will pick it. So I'm saying, like, the reason why there wasn't as many gay men as they are now is because it wasn't an option that was just available to them.
Let's go.
It weren't an option. You want me to drive the boat or something? Okay. Yeah. It weren't an option. Now it's an option from their youths. Oh, you know it's okay for you to be gay. What's that? Oh, well, that's when a boy and a boy feel very special about each other. Boom, done deal. You planted a seed. Fuckery.
That's where dad's supposed to step in, like, son. Don't ever let anyone tell you that again. When a boy and a boy feel special about each other, that's called homies.
Homies? Yeah. And that's it. Bro, where are you going? Bro, this like...
Don't ever let no one tell you that again.
Bro, what do you want me to do, man? Like, this is what I'm saying. This game jars me. You want me to drive the boat?
Arrows and nothing of like.
Yeah, it will eventually, but... Okay, so am I following you? Because I'm not listening. Basically, you got to listen to, like, the waffle that you're saying. Come on, let's go to the top of the stadium. If you don't hear him say that, you'll be waiting, running around thinking, yeah. Like, what are we supposed to be doing, bro? This game, yeah.
And he's not even going to lead the way, he's just going to keep standing back.
Yeah, until I roll up. What's that? Yeah, I shall, man. I reckon come back.
You can get through that.
He put. Where's Axum Queen gone? He put it on Axum, boy.
Yep.
Remember, she's done her bare minimum and she bounced.
He put it on you, Axum. That was mad.
She said, catch you guys in the chat.
Here.
What is she written in the back chat?
Catch us in the chat.
Yeah.
Catch her, who's in the chat, man? We up here. Oh, so you ran away. She was scared. She's like, finally.
Yeah, right.
So, we take a quick look around and then...
We head right back.
When you gonna finish Resident Evil, fam? Last time you played it was when Mr. X violated you in the toilets. Shut up, man. I do need to play that game again still. Yeah, this is the thing, man. I get a little moment where I think, oh yeah, I like gaming. I can't game. I can't be a gamer, man.
Oh my god.
You don't see that every day.
Fucking switch when it's been on. It just sits there.
Yeah.
PC, sit there for years, never played it. Years.
You've been making beats though, yeah?
This place is something else.
Yeah, I made a bunch of you even in the mess. Set up the stuff in the front room and that. Made a bunch of you. Get back up to speed.
It's a tank in the floor.
Can you imagine this place filled with people? Kids laughing.
Oh yeah, that
running
dude.
around.
Oh yeah, you asked me to send you a Mac. It's not.
Different world, right?
Yeah, he came with a map creative piece that day, bro.
Yeah, I asked him, come back, please. Come back. And yes, Mood Best, big up.
I'm claiming this place.
No shower rape vibes, says Mood Best. Yeah, you're far behind, bro. You're far behind. You're far behind.
I paused it and unpaused it. I was like,
You can visit.
phone in my hand.
Oh, you sure?
Holding this.
Not really, actually. See how nice you are to me first.
You're a dick.
Not a great start.
Can you hear the sound from it?
From the game, no?
Nah.
No.
You might have to send, if it's coming through OBS, you might, like, there's a
Nah.
sound mixer in there.
It's not coming through OBS, man. It's coming from just StreamYard.
Oh. No, but how do you get it into there?
Oh, wait, hold on. You should hear it now, right?
Yeah. I can hear myself now. Yeah.
Now what do you hear? Huh?
You can hear us talking.
What is it reverberating?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's what the audio is. Me chatting to you. Oh yeah. Oh well. Mute that then. Yeah, that's better, right?
Not hearing
Can't hear
shit.
anything now.
You just can't hear nothing, exactly. Mad. Why is he waiting there? What's he want? He was telling me some sad story or something. Or have I got to check out the areas? Where's the run button? There it is. Yeah, where's the suspects today, man? I'm not all tired and that sniper and that.
Sniper been on that too today.
Nah, I ain't seen him today at all.
Usually there for morning.
Oh, he was in the chat. He put his like in.
Oh yeah, I remember that actually.
Oh shit, I didn't even put my like in.
I think it's the same family from the boat.
That'd be my guess, yeah.
Yeah, 101.
Wait, do that, everyone. Yeah, man.
In a minute, baby. In a little while, Daddy's doing something.
That's good, yeah. Get them to break the rules, too.
You don't think it's worth it?
Let's see how much trouble we're in when we get back.
You love it. So, could I get like Owen, you were right. Thanks for dragging me into this amazing place.
I'll think about it.
I'll take it.
Yo, you lot, like, yeah, I started playing the game. You lot, don't stop talking. What was you saying?
Sorry, Jeds, I'm just
Doing nothing.
doing stuff.
You're not doing fuck all, man.
I am.
What was you saying? Talk to me,
I was
bro.
claiming my free £5 from PayPal.
From PayPal?
Yeah, they gave me £5 for free.
For what?
Oh no, they sent me an email. It says you can get £5 to send, spend, or donate Offer ends end of June. Because I think it's a PayPal account I haven't used for a while. So they're like, hi, it's welcome you back to PayPal. Give me a chance to get £5. So I signed in and I got £5.
Okay. Is that what they're doing?
Just clearing out my emails.
Okay, so there's nothing here useful at all.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Hmm. But it feels weird to play computer, boy. Just midway through a
Do you know what?
game.
There's only one game that I've ever actually enjoyed playing and that I've been good at because I feel like I've got really shit coordination when it comes to playing computer games.
Mm.
But the only one I have liked was Zombies. I'm proper addicted to that.
Is that a game? The game just called Zombies?
No.
So
So
done. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Oh.
Like endless hordes of zombies. Like level 1's really easy, level 2's really easy. Then by level 10, it's a bit of a challenge. By level 25, it's like frantic.
Yeah.
You get to level 50, and then you just literally spend the last 2.5 hours in a trance, dodging
Probably 6
undodgeable enemies, so unsurvivable situations like that. It's proper sick though, but it's like when you die at a high level, you got to start from one again.
From one again, yeah.
And it's like,
but it gets to the point where it's like,
that's when it's difficult because you're depending on your teammates as well.
Right.
And you can't really take a break because you can't really pause it. You just get them little breaks in between.
Just gotta
If you
keep
just
going,
play it by
yeah.
yourself, then you just pause it
You
and
could
shit.
pause
Just listen between.
but when you die and you've got to start from the beginning, like when me and Shane used to play, it'd be like one of us would just feel it while the other one gets up to like, I don't know, level 6 or level 7, and then we just jump in, swap over some money or whatever, because it's boring as fuck. Get my early levels, but yeah, it was sick, man. I used to play that back in the day. I got the new Call of Duty for that actually. I only played it once.
Do you know what game I like? Left 4 Dead 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, banging.
They're bringing out a new one called it's basically the same thing. It's got something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Dead for Night, or is that some bullshit? I don't know. But when I saw the name, I knew it was Left 4 Dead, and it was the people doing the same kind of thing. And
Well, why can't
there's
I
another one called World War Z that was
that's yeah. I see that one still. Yeah, I might even have it. Shit.
Yeah, I got it on the Xbox Game Pass, so they give
Yeah,
away all the free games.
I definitely had it.
But it's fucking. It was alright, but it's, you know, like when a game's proper corny, bruv. Like I can't take it when they do this dialogue.
Yeah.
They make the characters speak. I don't like it. They just it would be like if they spoke properly, but they all speak in this plastic canned American TV fucking. Oh, I just when I hear that in games, I just shut off. I can't play it no more. It pisses me off. I'd rather it was no audio.
Yeah, all that story mode bullshit.
I don't mind, man. It's just I can't take the shitty acting, like just cornball shit. You know what I mean? If you go for something that's somewhere gritty and realism, the reason why they don't do it though, because it just make all the games over 18. Whereas when they go for that corny shit, they can kind of argue that it's universal, even though you're using the same guns, 45 caliber ammo, and shooting at heads and getting extra points for it. Do you know what I mean? They can just claim this for kids.
So you saying to me, boy, you're not giving me no advice. What's wrong with you? Just stay in your backpack. Some batty boy companion, man.
What was that other zombie game called? They brought out a number 2 recently, and it was like a thing where you build a base and all of that. It was on Xbox only though.
Well, I don't know.
State of Decay. You never saw State of Decay?
No.
Yeah, that was kind of sick still. But that was one of them ones where someone dies, they're dead. So as you're building up your team and building up your base and you're sending out different people, each of the people's leveling up differently, getting different skills and whatnot.
Okay.
But if someone dies, they're gone for good.
Like they're out the team.
Out the team, gone for good. So if the first character you started with, who's like the leader with the most stats, if that person dies, they're gone for good. You just carry on with everyone else. And then the State of Decay 2, they made it multiplayer. It weren't multiplayer in part 1, which was its only letdown.
Yeah, I noticed that they make a lot of stingy games nowadays. Where like you can't play if your friend comes to your yard and you got 2 pads, it don't matter. You still can't play it.
Just get yourself 2 boxes, 2 copies of the game.
They're jokers.
And then you can use your second pad. Bitch. In your pocket.
Yeah,
That's what you get nowadays.
But it's like I'm trapped in this fucking place, but it's jarring me. Donny's just hanging around, not saying shit. What's around there, man? I'm pissed off. Bruh, is there a way out?
What is this game anyway?
What's it called again?
The Last of Us.
There you go.
Oh, The Last of Us.
Last of Us
What,
2.
the first one?
2, man. You get me?
The Last of Us was a sick game.
Bad.
I played
The first one was bad.
Sick
So I went and got the second one, and they made the little girl lesbian and all sorts of bullshit.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
I remember, yeah, bro. I haven't played this.
So I'm like, this is dead,
I
man.
haven't played it because when I looked at it, I was like, what?
Just whack.
What?
Now I'm running around nowhere, like.
Yeah. And what is the aim of what you're trying to do now?
I'm trying to lead.
Character now. Trying to body someone from the first game or some shit.
Do you know what? I don't even remember. I don't even remember right now.
Yeah, the first one was so bad.
Yeah, I think you are trying to body someone from the first game. What is going on? Yo, big man, come. Is this the way out?
Yeah, The Last of Us, that first one was a proper gritty story, boy.
Yeah, that was hard, boy. It was hard.
When there a bit where the little chick had to stab up someone with some scissors.
Bare times. Pure times. But that was the beginning. That was basically, it shows that's the beginning of when she started turning, innit? Like, basically, by the end of it, she done so much crud.
Yeah.
She was a killing machine, innit?
Yeah.
Get me? So much crud. But, oh. Okay. What? Are you gonna give me a lift up or something? Bro, pussy, how do we get... Nah, I'm just upset. You're a pussy, bro.
You know, like climb on his shoulders or something.
Like normally, yeah, he can do this like kind of bunk up thing, but it's like it's not giving me the indication that that's what you can do here. So maybe I've got to move something, but I don't see nothing that's moving. Maybe there's another way out, but I just don't see it. Yeah, this is the only other door. And it's locked. I don't think I ain't got a key, have I? feel like this ain't working properly, you know. There's a big pool, boy. Yeah, triangle, yeah, see, it says triangle. I tried to press triangle and it's not working. So it must be something else I gotta do. That's telling me obvious press triangle, you know. Oh, what? Maybe crawl under that? Crawl through there? No, pussy. I've run out of options, man. Anyone else know what I need to do? Move. Alright, man. Let me lock this off, because this is a distraction to the stream, because you lot ain't even talking now. It's just dead silence. I thought it'd be a nice thing in the background. Yeah, I thought it'd be a nice thing in the background for you lot to look at, but nah, it's just the main focus now. Me running around in a circle looking like an idiot. Wow. I'm getting more comments on the gaming channel. That was not to you, Jedi. The guy said A and you're on the PS4. Exactly. I said A, you know.
Yeah, because he was talking English, not PlayStation.
What? Come on, man. I'm stuck, guys, officially. I'm stuck.
No, I feel frustrated on your behalf. Like, how can you not know where to go? Like, I'd end up smashing the game up.
Oh my god. Come on, man. Where the F did everyone go? Trouble and chill, you're in the wrong chat. A great interview on BitChute. What interview was that, bro?
With who?
Someone said I had a great interview on BitChute.
You did. BitChute's one of them blockchain or IPFS streaming platforms where the videos are up there forever.
I don't have a rope. Yeah, no, BitChute is... I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's a site that you can upload.
But it's supposed to be like, it can't be censored right now.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
I believe if it's not IPFS, then it's blockchain, but it's probably IPFS.
So what, do I have like gear or something? Do I have a rope? Where am I supposed to find a rope from? Yeah, well, BitChute is blockchain apparently. I didn't know that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information either. Someone said I can make proper money on BitChute.
Oh yes, people watching your shit. The more people like your shit, the more money you get. It's probably something like that, similar to our next one called DTube, decentralized tube.
Well, it's not giving me no rope options. Who told you it was the rope? Oh, this weather's proper nice, but weird as well. Like, I love that rain. But it's not even hot. I like it when it's hot and raining, to be fair, but it looks nice. In my bathroom, like you can hear the sound of the rain beating off like the skylight. Sounds so dope. Sounds like in the next country.
Sound like something you used to get for free, but now you got to get an in-app purchase.
Yeah, you get me.
Rain sound.
Rain sound.
Got the rain sound. I'll pay extra.
Okay, I was on BitChute, yeah. Okay, good look. How did you see that in the Mind of Jedi? Yeah, we need to. We're supposed to be doing part 2 of that interview. Yeah, big him up, CFR Network, man.
Oh, was that the podcast thing you done a few weeks ago?
Yeah, Noble. It was
Yeah, I listened
alright.
to that.
You listened to it, yeah?
The podcast, yeah.
Big up. Basically, I should be turning all these live streams into podcasts as well. That's available on StreamYard. I mean, on Spotify and these things. But I need some technical help. I need someone with technical know-how to come and sit in front of the computer and help me do a couple things, man.
Yeah, we can do that shit remotely as well.
Yeah, you always say that, bro. Like, I could just watch a.
We can do it right now.
I could just watch a. We can't, man.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, we can do it remotely. Like you can do remote control, remote assistance, screen share, the whole lot.
Oh my god, where is the rope? I'm trapped in this.
Is it in your bag?
Nah, what? If it was, I don't even remember how to go in my bag. If I can.
Oh.
Wonder
Yo,
why.
S, did you hear about the cyber attack in Hackney last year?
No, what was that?
Where Hackney Hackney Council's IT system was hacked by some like cyber hacking gang or whatever they call it. So
Was it a ransomware attack, was it?
Yeah, something like that. Where basically they've like released some details on the dark web apparently, and then they've asked Hackney to like pay them, but Hackney still hasn't been able to recover a lot of the shit that they lost. The reason I bring it up, anyone who's living in Hackney Council accommodation, apparently they've got no records right now of any rent arrears or any council tax arrears in Hackney.
I still think it's a black flag anyway.
What do you mean?
I think if that was a real ransomware attack and they paid, they would have got all the data back.
No, apparently they haven't paid.
That's weird.
I know. Yeah, it's been going on since like, was it October last year? It's about August or October or something that happened. It was just like, oh, we can't access the system. I think they've got one system which was untouched by it, which was some new jigsaw system or something.
It was an advert for the jigsaw system, that's what it was.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, well, you just said it. One system they ain't even got back, it's just completely lost. And there was one system that was untouched, the new jigsaw system. Boom, that's it. That's the advert right there. Anyone who's got the capability to take the whole thing will take the new jigsaw system, because the new jigsaw system wouldn't be able to protect against whatever the fuck they did to take the rest.
Right. Well, yeah, anyone who's in arrears in Hackney, just don't pay them.
Unless it's a blockchain system.
I'm still trying to find out if any of my details were released on the dark web so I can get some compensation.
Compensation.
Yeah, move best since, that's what I'm saying, since last year, like October or something. Landlords ain't getting paid. Certain residents are losing their homes because of the hacking. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But people shouldn't be losing their homes. I heard people. There was something about like people who were buying homes as well. They were stopped from like a few people haven't been able to complete the sale on their home due to some problems because of that as well. So I know a lot of people have been quite badly affected by it. But I'm just saying, if anyone can make use of it, then do as well.
Yeah, man. Right, if you live in Hackney, write to the council and ask them for a statement of your rent account. See what it says.
Hey, Owen. No spots.
Because they won't have people in there
The one I saw
fabricating
wasn't
numbers.
bronze either, so...
They'll only send you what they got.
My dad would love this place.
I think they can only prove what's on the Jigsaw system. They've only been using Jigsaw for like 2 years or something. So any arrears and stuff that you had before then, they won't have a record of. Any council tax, they ain't got a record of that. Oh, we got company.
Can anyone hear me?
Wagwan Sneets.
Hi.
Yo,
Wagwan.
Hello, hi. Yeah, I thought I'd just jump on because Jed's has obviously been harping on all day. Jump on, so I am jump on.
Get some fresh energy.
Wagwan Sneets. What's happening?
I've just been unwrapping some packages, some parcels and that, and I was going to do my after work chillings out the window.
What? So what did you say? You're wrapping parcels or you're unwrapping parcels?
Not unwrapping parcels. I got some deliveries, so I was all excited with those. That's about it, really. It's about the excitement. It's about as exciting as my day is today, to be honest. Not much for Monday. It is Monday, right?
Okay, man. Well, welcome to the panel.
It's it.
Big up.
Thanks.
This is our boat, Captain.
Yeah, what's this game you're playing?
Don't worry about the game. I'll be back.
What do you mean? Got your opportunity. So, I saw also that that girl Shana, who was being racist in Birmingham, she got arrested apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just briefly saw it. And then,
did she give an apology? Were you saying it in the chat earlier on that she gave an
His
apology?
kids are enough to join the Scars.
no, that wasn't me saying that.
Oh,
I don't think she gave it. That was someone else, but
Oh.
I don't know if you can really call it an apology. It was a bit half-assed.
What's wrong with you?
He's a skeleton. He doesn't need them.
Is that what she put on her
I just don't
Instagram?
understand how anybody would want to join
I
the
don't know, to be
Scars.
honest. Literally, I just saw the video.
Because they're an insane cult.
And I've just been listening to the live stream all day. To be honest, I didn't really need to go looking for it.
Fanatics.
You like provide all
Don't
that.
say shit like that at the
Someone
same
said it's fake or something.
What, the arrest?
I don't know. Someone said it's fake. What did you see?
But
Was it just
the
a
other place
report?
that she was at,
Was it a report that she was arrested, or where did you like? What was the sign that she was arrested?
yeah, I don't know. It probably sounded like it could be fake. To be fair, I just saw a little snippet of it on Shaneborough.
Shadeborough.
Yeah,
Want to try those keys?
but I don't know how credible that is.
They got all the gossip, ain't they?
Yeah, but the bouncer also made a little video saying that thanks everyone. People surrounding apparently did actually say something to her, but that wasn't in the video.
Painting this must have taken forever.
That's
And
the
he
thing,
was just like-
sometimes when you get the little cuts of the videos, you don't get to see everything that happened like before and afterwards. You just see the main incident, which can be dangerous sometimes, but sometimes you know you need to see as well.
Yeah, like in this case, obviously. But to be honest, when I heard she's from Worcester, I'm really not surprised at all. Like, the attitude to racism in Birmingham is a bit different. when you kind of bring it up, people are like, "Oh no, I'm so sick of hearing everything has to be turned
Sounds
into
like you want to go down
race." But
there.
it's like,
Come on.
I got called a packy in Birmingham like last weekend.
Wow.
So it's like by a white man randomly. No, okay, not randomly. However, I got called a packy.
All right, tell us the story. What's
No.
Don't count.
No, okay. I was just minding my business, driving. I went for a little drive and a little smoke because obviously it was too active outside my house. And I just pulled out in this one junction, out of this one junction. When I looked to my right, there wasn't anything coming. There was no imminent danger, basically. And you know when cars are kind of like parked either side, so you know you're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah.
So you kind of just stick yourself out a little bit. Right, this guy comes from my right, and literally the person on my left has given me way to go. This dude like beeps, scares the shit out of me. I nearly dropped my spliff out of my hand, and then he's just like, "Oh, what are you doing?" This guy had like glasses 22.5 millimeters thick. But yeah, he was just, we had it out a little bit. I was just like, "No, why can't you fucking move? Why can't you fucking move?" That's literally how it went. And then I was just like, "Move out of the way!" And he's like, "You fucking go back, you fucking pack it." And then he quickly drove off.
Oh.
That area is full of Pakistanis. So he would have just got dragged in. But if you think it's bad in in Birmingham, it's actually worse in the Black Country.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my cousins used to live down there.
So what? So that's like Blackburn, all them type of thing. Bradford. What's the Black Country?
No. Well, it's easier to explain to people that I'm from Birmingham, but technically I'm from the Black Country. The Black Country is like made up of a few areas, and the reason why it's called the Black Country is because we all know for a lot of the industry, like there was a lot of factories, like you know the links on the anchor of the Titanic.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
That was made in Netherton, which is like 10 minutes down the road from me. So back in the day, they used to call it the Black Country because all of the factories and that would create all this soot covering the buildings in this black soot. So they called it the Black Country.
You're still out there, you know?
But
there you go.
Ironically, it's more racist.
It's more racist, yeah, because it's further away from the big cities.
Yeah, like people in the Black Country will treat going into Birmingham like it's a day trip.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not like that.
Go ahead.
I pick Birmingham over Black Country because growing up here hasn't been the easiest.
Right.
So it's like when I go into places like Birmingham, it feels more comfortable.
Of course,
like
yeah.
More at home. But then when I speak to people at work and they're like, "Oh, I drove through this area on the weekend and I locked my doors," and I was just like, "Okay, I feel like I'm at home there." They're like, "It's a bit dangerous." I'm like, "I'll go there for bank." But no, they see two brown faces and they just get scared. Like people, if I spoke to people in the Black Country about it, they don't see it and they wouldn't understand. But there's like a supermarket that's down the road. Usually I shop at Tesco, at Sainsbury's, but if I ever want something from Tesco, I'll go to this one down the road.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times it's been on and popping. As soon as I get there, like people just can't mind their business. They're so ready to tell you shit when you do it wrong.
No.
Or just ready to follow the queue.
I gotta
I mean,
it's just really irritating. I can't.
Danny.
Yeah. I don't think I could bring up a family here, especially not how I grew up. I mean, it's a bit different now. It's way more ethnic, but there's now a problem where the younger generations don't understand how the racism works. It's like before, the older generation know how it works and they know when they're being racist, but the younger generation, it's like they're either in denial about it or kind of just turn a blind eye and don't see why it's wrong. So it's really it's really quite jarring here, to be honest.
So you always.
So would you say racism has changed, like maybe over the generations?
I do appreciate you helping me.
Like, is it maybe not as prominently like on the streets and stuff as it used to be? Do you know what I mean?
Too many patrols. It gets spotted for sure.
Well, I wouldn't say that
Aquarium's
because
due west of here.
I experienced it last week.
Right?
But I would say the difference between Birmingham and no, actually, I don't. No, Scott, that I don't think that is a difference. To be honest,
You know best.
I was gonna say that they're probably more careful
Down this way.
to, you know,
Hey.
To not get caught.
yeah, in Birmingham, but
For this.
they're not.
Yeah, and other stuff.
As
You're a good
the
friend.
experience that I've just said.
Come on,
So,
Abs.
prior to having that
All this
experience, I
social.
probably would have said, yeah, it's less, but it's just not.
Looks clear. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that that girl learns her lesson.
Yeah. Oh, another.
Doesn't go around calling people
Alright. Wish me luck.
anything cool.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Seriously.
If she really has been
Put
arrested,
yourself out there.
See ya.
she probably has. But as I was saying earlier, it's like if she lives in Worcester, I've never actually got out of my car and been like, yeah, I'm gonna go spend a day in Worcester, or you know, I'm gonna go out on a night out in Worcester. There's just certain areas that I just would not even bother. Like, I've got friends who are like, oh, why don't you come to the pub in wherever down the road? I'm like, I would never be caught dead going out in areas like this. It's like I know what to expect, so I don't put myself in those situations. So I don't think it has changed. Like, a couple of years ago, I had a dispute with someone that I went to school with, and it was literally because he'd reposted on Facebook one of his memories where he was dressed up in blackface as Nelly.
Wow.
If you want to be Nelly, all you gotta do is stick a plaster on your face and put a do-rag on. That's it, you're Nelly. But I very nearly, I just rolled my eyes and I just carried on scrolling. But then I thought, that's part of the problem. So even if I do look like the only dickhead shouting about it and no one understands, I don't usually put myself in those situations because I don't have the energy. But I had time that day for some reason. And I explained it to him, you know, as to why it's wrong, why you shouldn't do it, or he was actually really cool about it. We had a nice discussion, like mature adults. But then it was everybody else jumping to his defense who was like,
Oh, well, did you have it in the comment section?
yeah,
Okay.
I got it that day. And I was just like, okay. I had to turn off the notifications because I was just like, I'm outnumbered and I'm not gonna, like, not argue with fools if they physically can't see your perspective, you know. So, but then there's someone else that I worked with as well, from the black countries. Casually went out on a night out. What was it? What do you call it? A stag night. And dressed up in blackface, like, and just they post it rags on their pages. They don't understand. They don't see it. So I've kind of just given up, and yeah, it's really disheartening, to be honest. Sorry, I've got the window, but there's like joyriders. Oh, I can see people in the chats.
So, Sneaks, have you been on the panel before?
No, never. This is the first time.
Yay! New panelist on a Monday. Love it.
I grew two small balls, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump on today. They're metaphorical, they're not real.
Yeah.
Before anyone starts to attack me. Oh, please no, I'm too soft.
So what brought you to Trilluminati Life?
Jed's for years, and then I didn't actually know that he did a live stream, and so I saw the link one day, and just the rest is history. No,
We're saying
that was
shit, promoting himself.
No. To be honest, I didn't actually see him. He used to post it much on Instagram. Yeah, you never used to post it on Instagram, to be honest. Not back in the day when I first came across it. I say back in the day, like I've been here from the start. It was about 2019 or something like that. Around that time. So yeah, I've just always
Once you get
listened.
here, then you become addicted, right?
Yeah, literally. Here,
The rest of us.
here. What can I say? But yeah, I was gonna jump on earlier. It was a little bit hot between you and Shug. Not in a sexual way. I didn't mean. I'm not jumping on that.
Oh, that was no. That was just being Sugar playing about. Just keeping ourselves busy. That was nothing compared to our
Yeah, I know.
main event. That was just a little sideshow.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna speak up as well when you were like, "Where are the ladies? What do you feel? How do you feel about Shug?" And I was just like, "Oh, no, let me not add any more petrol to this."
No, he needs to know. He needs to know what we think, because otherwise, he, you know, just be like, but no one says anything.
So
No one
you
says
say,
anything through the chat.
so I probably should have added a little bit of masala on it or something. I'll just get brave today. Sorry, everyone who's writing my name in the chat, so I'm crap at multitasking.
Just ignore them.
They're saying nice things though.
Just ignore them. Right, you're here now, you're on the panel now, you don't need to worry about the chat. If they want to speak to us, they can jump on.
It was Chemo last said my name, but I know all of you lot try and get him to come on.
Oh yeah,
I've never,
especially Chemo.
to be honest,
Just
I've never
ignore Chemo
actually
until he jumps on the panel.
Has he ever jumped on before? I've never heard him
Going over that wall.
Apparently he used to be on all the time.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
I'm hungry, I don't know what to eat.
Yeah, I need to eat as well. You're bored of food?
I go through this phase every now and then, I just get so bored of needing to eat.
I hear what you're saying. What would you have eaten though?
I don't know, I think I fancy, I fancy salad and coleslaw and something, but I don't know what, but I don't have that. Well, I've got carrots and I have like cabbage, so I can't get coleslaw.
Oh my god, literally, as soon as you said that, my stomach started to get active. I'm surprised you didn't hear it trying to take over the panel. Sounds good, sounds nice. So you're a vegetarian, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm one of them vegans.
One of them vegans, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you like a new style vegan?
Nah, I'm not a new style vegan. I'm basically just mind my business. No, I just mind my business. People are like, when I first became vegan, people were like, and I used to mention it, they'd be like, oh god, here we go.
Right? I know,
Yeah.
I get this all the time.
But I'm not really one of them who's just like, oh, meat is murder. Waiting outside establishments with red paint to splash on fur coats and stuff. It's like, do what you want to do. I'll do what I want to do. And we all live happy.
Yeah, I've got a few like friends that are well, there's one in particular. I don't know how long she's even been vegan, but a couple of years anyways. And she's into all that, like posting up videos and this and that. Like, oh, this is where your milk comes from. This is where your meat comes from. All this kind of stuff. But the thing is, she literally can't cook any food. I'm just like, what's the point of you being vegan? You're living on fucking jam and bread all the time.
Yeah, that's
not
not
always too hard to cook and don't know how to cook anything. Fresh and vegetables, start in a pot.
Yeah, to be honest, when I first came vegan, okay, I'm Indian, so in India it's really easy to eat vegetarian. You can make like one pot like veggie curries or whatever. And obviously it does help if you can cook, which saved me as well. But do you know who actually was the influence behind me turning vegan? It was our friend Mr. LL Cool Trill.
Oh, Mr. Plant-Based himself.
Yeah. So I learned a lot from him. But also,
he's got all the knowledge on it.
Yeah, well, I was kind of like experiencing something with chicken, which was just turning me off meat. I was practically vegetarian anyway at the time, but I would buy chicken, like, and I tried a few different places. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I tried supermarket chicken, local butchers, like Asian butchers, white people butchers. I tried. Has anyone ever heard of Abel and Cole? It's like an organic food delivery.
Oh yeah. That's a different thing.
Yeah. I bought organic chicken from there as well. But whenever I used to cook it, it just used to. And it's not that I can't cook. I can cook. I tried it every which way. But it's like it would just be chewy and rubbery, like it's not chicken. And that was the last straw, and I was just like, fuck this. I'm eating plants only.
I think I do see the difference a lot of the time with like supermarket chicken and obviously what you get in the butters and that, but I haven't eaten it for so long that I couldn't say if it's chewy or not. But I noticed when I stopped eating red meat and I was only eating chicken, what I found is I had a constant migraine or headache. No, I can't say migraine, but it was sort of, sometimes it would manifest itself as a migraine, but it was always like I literally always had this headache, and every time I actually ate chicken, like a few hours later, I'd have a small, like a bellyache sort of, you know, like a niggling bellyache.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And at that point, I was eating like tiny amounts of chicken, and then when I stopped, I was just like, do you know what? What's the point of me actually eating it? Because I'm hardly actually eating it. My bellyache went away, my headache went away, and I was fine. And I was like, okay, clearly I'm just not supposed to eat any kind of meat.
Yeah, I mean, I have
any kind of
a
meat.
little bit. Don't start. He's gonna put some gifs on the screen soon.
Can't help it. Daily doses get at NJ.
Yeah, I have regressed a little bit at times, but it's always with things like I've got a sweet tooth. That's my weakness. So it'll be like a cookie with some milk in it or something. Do you know what I mean? But kind of like I don't think I'll eat meat. I don't crave meat. But yeah, like you see, even if like there have been places that I've walked in and I'm like, that smells nice. What's that? And I find out it's like a really Slavic meat, and I'm like, but if I was to actually eat it and it hits the side of my mouth, I think I'd feel really horrible.
Yeah.
Not just
I
like,
think it is.
what have I done? But it's
a
just
bit
like,
strange.
yeah, just the texture and stuff of it, and yeah. But more than cheese, I actually found it really hard to stop eating eggs. I used to love eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
I found eggs easy to stop. I think once I started to really look at what I was eating, and then literally every time I see an egg, I find something, you know, like the stringy bit in it.
Yeah.
And when you get them little blood spots in it as well, and then knowing what it is, and it's just like, well, if I'm not going to eat a dead animal, why am I going to eat a fucking unborn, like it's not chicken's egg, man. Like, think about what it actually is, you know what I mean?
It's the chicken's period. But yeah, I found it really. The thing is though, it was a comfort food for me. and it's just one of those easy things, isn't it?
No, it definitely is. Definitely. Ate many eggs when I was younger, but yeah, once I stopped, I could never go back. Never.
One thing I've never had though, and I don't understand the appeal of it, but what do you call them? Pickled eggs. Flipping disgusting.
Anything.
No, some pickled things are nice. Like,
Why would you say pickles? This is dog cakes, it's not food.
it's a different taste.
Fuck.
No, I don't like it. Never enjoyed it.
What have you broken, James?
Aero Traumatic, you're on the wrong stream, Aero Traumatic.
Say no to eggs.
My granddad used to eat, what was it, duck eggs?
Mm.
Something else.
No, I've never been experimental like that. And seafood was not my thing. Like all of those crustaceans and things. People eat whole with the eyes and stuff. Yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, interesting food conversation.
And it just made me more hungry in fact. Still haven't decided what I'm going to eat.
What is my dad? Keeping it simple today. Darling, what do the yellow one.
I like the red one.
Yeah.
So do you use any alternatives for dairy? Do you use like any alternative milks? Which one?
Well, I use almond milk in my tea. If I have coffee, I use oat milk. Yeah. Well, it was really difficult actually when I first became vegan and making Indian tea. Like every morning, obviously, you know, some people like their coffee or whatever. Especially now that I'm working from home and stuff, I can actually make Indian tea. But otherwise, I used to take all of my green cardamoms and stuff to work, and I'd be making it first thing in the morning in the kitchen. People know not to talk to me, and someone would just come up to me and be like, "Oh, tea? Have you put peas in your tea?" Yes. Yeah. Yes, Susan.
Peas in your tea.
I put peas in my tea. Yeah. So back to yeah, I just kept coming back and forth. I used to carve it and put it in food. But obviously, they've gone up in the vegan world now.
I used to notice that as well. Especially with the oat milks and stuff.
That's it.
I used to have a lot.
But now they know to get these barista blends. So they just make it thicker and creamy. It's like, why could you not figure that out from the beginning? It's really not like... I was proper like a scientist when it came to my tea because I was like, okay, I'm transitioning over. It doesn't taste right. The texture's not right. And it's like, you've got to put like one part... You've got to make like a little tea shot. So it's like hot water with a tea bag, one part, and then like two more parts with warm milk. Yeah. Is everyone still here? I've bored everyone to death.
No. Everyone ran away a long time. It's fine. I bored them all.
Yeah, it's my tea story. Where's Red with his Red Golden Child with his jokes?
He's here.
I felt like
Oh, you
when
can't
it
hear
came
me.
to milk, because I used to do like all the soya stuff years ago before they had all these other alternatives, like going back 15, 16 years ago, whatever. The only thing they had was all that alpha soya, so I used to have that a lot. And then I got tired of it, and then I heard a lot of like bad things about it, so I kind of stopped using the soya stuff. Somehow or another, I ended up like having dairy again, I don't know. I think
Okay,
it's just like a situation of like being around my dad's house or whatever, and
Getting
never
up the
was
fight.
alternative milk day. It's just like, oh, do you know what? I need some milk. Fuck it, I'll have whatever's there. But then again, over the years, I kind of like I wanted to stop. So now I just don't have milk. Just don't have milk. I'll just have like herbal tea, or I'll have black coffee. Simple.
You really?
Yeah. I
No
tried
other tea?
some coconut milk. I don't drink normal tea. I only drink fruit tea or herbal teas.
I couldn't do that.
Why?
Because I'd just be like, I don't know, it's my comfort thing. I'm not a morning person, so it's like every little helps, you know.
I hear that, but I feel like
murder prevention.
do you know what I noticed in the end? All I need is it to be. I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it. I just need it to be hot and wet. What's the truth? It doesn't really matter what it is.
Oh god, that was fantastic. That was good.
Because I felt like I got into one of them habits where it's like, oh, if I don't have what I specifically need in the morning, then I'm an absolute bitch. So it's like sometimes you have to like break out of them habits, because you may not always have that bit of milk there. You may not always have coffee. You might have to have a herbal tea instead of a coffee. So I just learned to be grateful for anything, really.
Yeah. Well, you went the gratitude route. I was going to be like, I've just learned to adapt, to be honest. I used to go to like a party or whatever it is, and all they'd be like, is like, oh, you got your vegan option? It's like salad, fries, salad
mushroom.
and fries. Yeah, mushroom.
Some big ass mushroom. Oh, I'm gonna stuff this for you with some vegan shit. Fuck off. I don't like mushrooms. Oh, so what do you eat then? You're not fine.
You don't like mushrooms. You don't like tea. You don't like mushrooms. This is
don't
all
like mushrooms
blasphemy.
over here. I only eat mushrooms when I'm in Ireland.
Why? What's the difference? Do they taste nicer?
I don't know. They just taste so much better over there.
And do you mean magic mushrooms or normal mushrooms?
What mushrooms?
Okay.
Intoxication
free.
I don't know why. I've tried it a few times. Even tried, like, obviously cooking it myself, whatever.
No,
Don't taste the same.
I totally get what you mean. I feel that way about strawberries. I was literally just explaining this to my friend the other day. I grew up with parents growing our own produce. I can hear an echo. It's making me throw up a little bit hearing my own voice.
Oh, is that me? Hold on.
Hello?
It might be you.
Is it me?
I don't know.
I've got no extra sound on.
Have you got YouTube switched off?
I don't know. I've got YouTube running on my iPad, but I'm on StreamYard on my phone. But there's no sound. I've got headphones in as well. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I grew up with parents who have grown things. Like, even now, my mum grows these massive pumpkins come, like, Halloween time. They've grown loads of things. Like, do you know what sarg is? Sarg is like gold in a bowl to Indians. Well, specifically Punjabis. But so she grows her own sarg, spinach, leeks, everything. She pulls potatoes out of the garden, courgettes and everything. But when I was little, she used to grow we used to have a strawberry patch, and I used, because I'm the youngest of all my siblings, and obviously I used to spend most of my stuff out in the garden. So I'd just like pick them straight from the patch, just eat them, and I'm not even joking. I've never tasted strawberries as good as I had from my childhood. Yeah. I'm just yearning for those strawberries. They were little wild strawberries though, so it's a difference between those and like the normal ones.
I don't think any of the fruit in the supermarket taste that's what that is.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, the closest I come to that
motherfucker!
From Redpilltrill,
Pussy!
but obviously, yeah. Yeah.
Very expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
£6 a box or something.
Yeah. But they were really nice. They were obviously still not touching the little wild strawberries grown grown, homegrown, but yeah, that's really sad. I wish I could just like live in the Caribbean for 6 months.
Oh, live anywhere hot would be nice.
I know. I went to the Caribbean in 2015. I could not believe the size of the avocados. Just casually, right? And I picked up a mango. No, yeah, they're literally pear size. I don't actually know what they called it.
I think they call it pear.
Yeah, they were massive. What's that for, Jens?
Just ignore him. Don't pay him no attention. He's like a little child who just needs attention.
Explain yourself, please.
He's not
Who's that? Who's that? Who's doing the gifts then? Is it Jada? Explain yourself.
I want some sagaluna.
Can I just say, I don't know why they put potatoes in it. It's not supposed to have potatoes in it.
Damn it.
It's not saga, it's just saga.
Yeah, but then if you just like combine it with potatoes, then it's sagaloo, right? So it could be either or.
You do like potatoes.
I was gonna argue for it because I like potatoes.
Yeah.
It's two of my favorite things to eat: spinach and potatoes.
Well, spinach is actually sag is mustard leaves, I believe. Spinach is what we call garlic. But yeah, it's what you like cooked up either or. It's an amalgamation of the mustard leaves. So it's mustard leaves, and you put a bit of spinach in there.
My friend used to put broccoli in.
Yeah, my mum puts broccoli in it, and this is going to sound gross, but it actually really is nice. She'll put sprouts in it as well, because sprouts bring like a sweetness to it, don't they? I don't understand people's beef with sprouts either. I flipping love sprouts.
No, I can't stand them.
No, you need to make it in a curry form, I promise you.
Yeah, maybe like that'd be nice, because I've never had it in like a curry or anything, but...
And like, like, sear them off a little bit so they're like caramelised. That's when they taste the best. So like if you sear off the edges or whatever and then cook it, make it all soft in the middle.
Yeah, I might try that next time. Next time I see it in the supermarket.
You should. My stomach is active. I need to eat.
Yeah, I threw some rubbish in the oven just to snack on.
Chicken nuggets.
Garlic bread
chicken.
and rings. Shit food. I need proper food at happy house. Or the bread. I'm going on strike for a whole week. I've already told my kids.
From cooking. Stand up, my sister. To be
I'm
fair,
having
if
a
the
week left to do
teenagers.
nothing.
Yeah. To be fair, if the teenagers, they should be cooking. Do they not cook you food?
They can cook their own food. They ain't cooking me food.
My mum is like that. I can cook. I don't make shit food, but I like what I cook, obviously. But my mum will never touch it. She'll just... It's quite offensive.
No, do you know what? I'll eat from my daughter, but not from my son.
The thing is, though...
not quite there yet. Like, he knows what he's doing. He can use the cooker. He can,
Yeah.
fry something, boil something. He can do whatever. But
That's all he needs.
I feel like it's... I'd worry about his hygiene in the kitchen, perhaps, because like he's one of them kids where
Lick the knife and put it back in the drawer.
I was like, do you wash your hands when you crack the egg? Like, I have to ask him every time. Like, every time he cooks eggs, I won't really cook him eggs, but he'll cook it himself. I'll see that he's cracked the egg and you can still see where the egg like drips out, and it's like, nah, like there's a reason why, like anti-bac wipes, there's a reason why there's Dettol, like just wipe it up after yourself, please. So I don't know, I
Yeah, my mum's built taller into me. Not cleanliness in the kitchen. No, I'm joking. But it's like, I've actually still to this day, like, I can't just leave dishes on the sink. Not for too long. So I'm just like, yeah, I need to wash them. You know, well, moms just like to go mad about when they see one spoon on the sink. And the whole house comes down. It's that.
Well, what
Yeah, I do that. It's when you're just in the kitchen and then 5 minutes later you walk in, it's like, huh? What? Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, they'll be fine. They can eat for themselves, they can cook for themselves, they can open a fridge and open the oven, they're good.
That's good. That's all I need.
I'm gonna take a week off and chill and do nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sounds good. Well, I say that I don't have kids, but yeah, you guys don't sound motherhood to me.
I'm nearly done with it now.
Yeah.
Well,
Time for your break.
I'd say that. Never done with it, but I feel like I'm over the
wiping bum stage.
Definitely over that. So right, when you're not going to move out now.
Teach them how to sew a bottle, or a little rip in their jeans or whatever. Push them out the door. That's it.
Mess of this place.
Take the stabilizers off.
Well, I feel like if they're not prepared by now, they're never going to be prepared, because really I've been preparing them the whole life for this eventuality.
But if I think back to how old is your oldest?
17.
So if I if I think back to how I was if I was like 15 or whatever, even though I don't know, I feel like if you get house training or whatever, but you're still used to your parents doing stuff, you'll never want to leave. So it's like, if I was pushed out at that age for any reason, I would have been alright. I say that, but I mean like cooking for myself and washing, doing my laundry and stuff like that. Kemma just said, Mary think a bell pepper is super hot, so I don't even know how she's going to eat Sneets' curry dishes. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, like, I find onion spicy, Kemo, so I definitely find a bell pepper too hot. Yeah. Nah, he just likes to take it out.
Yeah, I know you. The bottom of it, you know, quite a few people's jokes often. You know, it's not fair. It's not nice, is it? No.
I take it
You give as good as you give as good as you get.
I take it all with a pinch of salt because I can't handle pepper. Sorry.
Is black pepper too much?
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no, Axel, don't join in with Kemo now. Don't get back on the panel. About Mary thinks paprika is hot.
Which paprika though? Smoked or normal?
I don't know if I've had the smoked one.
Oh, I love smoked.
Murder's Gate.
I mean, I'm not a big
Truth
fan
is
of
dead, but you just keep coming
paprika,
back.
like, by itself.
Can we just
you know
clean
what I
this
mean?
shit up?
I stick it in
with
beans. I love paprika. I try and put it in everything. I put it in my beans.
Beans, you know.
Yeah.
Do you season your beans?
Yeah.
No. It's just going too far. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone's saying.
Yo, S, are you here? Axum, jump back on. S, are you here? I know he's here,
Bro,
man.
I'm here still.
I know.
I'm just sitting with my daughter for a minute.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Sarah,
just sitting with my daughter. She's just chatting away. But I'll be back still.
Sarah, jump on, man. Come and keep the sisters some company. Sorry, yeah. What are you saying? Beans? What you lot saying? What was you saying?
And stop destroying the beans by seasoning them.
Peace.
What's wrong with that?
Stay on your
Do you
own.
not even put like just a tiny bit? Okay, this is the if I'm making like bare minimum beans, yeah. Teeny pinch of salt, black pepper, and a little bit of butter. I say butter, the vegan kind.
Yeah, a bit of salt and pepper. Or maybe just the pepper. It depends if I've got like the low salt ones or not. Because I miss the salt in it when they do that low salt bullshit. But I like, yeah, that's it. That is it.
Turka beans, yeah.
Because do you know what I feel like with beans, it's supposed to be something quick, innit? So when I see people start chopping up onion and peppers putting their bits, I'm like, yo, this is supposed to be a quick meal. Like, what are you doing? Just
It don't take that long to chop up an onion. Big up, guys. Hi.
big up, sis.
Hi. Of course you have to season your beans now.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Of course.
Nonsense. No, listen. Are we talking about baked beans? We talking about the baked beans that come in a tin with tomato sauce. It's a bit of pepper and eat them. Why are you being so fussy about the baked beans, for fuck's sake?
Yeah,
Beans
are
are
some salt and pepper and onions and
garlic,
yeah.
masala.
What one you, man?
See?
Who's watching the
Yeah, we did like
Who's watching the
breakfast, so
gameplay? See, there's
Do you not
6
think
people in the
that by
building. Let me know who you are, man.
Every single thing that you don't then
Everyone else
appreciate
is
certain
watching
flavours sometimes, because that's how
The
I feel
stream on
like
Trilluminati
if you're gonna
live.
have like a plate of different food, do you want everything seasoned the same? Do you not
Here,
want different
MJ and
flavours on
Axum
your plate?
Queen
Yeah,
and
but
Sneaks
different flavors, though.
talking in the background.
Yeah, there are still different flavours.
Yeah, man,
It's
big
like-
up the sisters, man.
But you just don't go crazy, like put all your seasonings into one. It's like, I don't know, maybe use like max 1 or 2 for each different thing, but you can still put, you know, you can still make it taste different. I get what you're saying though. I used to have a tendency to make everything taste Indian, but
Yes.
I've learned how to rein it in a little bit now.
Mm.
Do you know what it is? I like the heat. I like the heat.
Yeah.
I like to have to grab my tissue and dab my eyebrow a little bit.
Oh, that's a heat.
Yeah, like you know the one where you have to like dab your sweaty upper lip. Yes, good.
What are you talking about, Troublesome? It's called Jacket Potato Mary, huh? I'm so confused.
Mary, you have to season your food. You're missing out, sis. This is not good for you.
Listen, no, but hold on. See, this is where we go wrong, because I never said I don't season my food. I said I don't season beans. Yeah, and I'm not gonna season beans because it's quick food. Like it's not
Do
necessary.
you really season your food with like different types of seasoning? Like spices, do you? What do you do to use potatoes? Like, give an example.
I saw you put a curry on your cam once. Wasn't it pumpkin and chickpea, whatever situation? Surely you would have put seasoning in there.
Oh no, you just like, what are you talking about? I'm just gonna throw a few things in a pot, get a jar of, what's that called, like curry tonight, chuck it in there. No, I mean, mix it up. It's not good. No, like, obviously.
What do you mean? From a jar?
I'm joking. Fucking hell. Right, no.
Single tear? And a violin? Just what's that?
No, obviously, so, like, in making a curry or something, yeah, like, that's just, like, that's standard. I wouldn't even necessarily call that seasoning. Seasoning is more, for me, no, what I'm saying is,
I'm joking, I'm sorry.
it's more like when you're gonna season your meat or something rather than eating, like, do you know what I mean, unseasoned meat, yeah? But, like, making a curry, obviously, if you're making a curry, like, how is it going to be a curry if you ain't using certain things in there? So, obviously, there's, like, all kinds of shit that goes in, onions, pepper, garlic, like, all chopped up, finely chopped up. Ginger depends. I'm not always in the mood for ginger.
I heard
Hello, police.
I heard that too.
I'm not always in the mood for it. But yeah. And then yeah, it's just like whatever. But as for potatoes, like how are you gonna season potatoes? What are you gonna do? Marinate them and everything?
No, if I make
No, you can't do that.
potatoes, like even if I put potatoes in the oven, I put salt, pepper, like some oil, olive oil, whatever, and I put bare seasonings just over the top of it. Done.
Like I'm not saying that you can't do that, or what I'm saying is, do you not enjoy any food at all that hasn't been seasoned?
Yeah, fish and chips. No, I don't eat fish, but chips.
Wow. I'm trying to think.
Okay,
Do you know what?
What season though? Mary.
Huh?
What type of food don't you season?
Well, okay, but every time you eat rice, it's not always seasoned rice, is it? Sometimes it's plain.
Plain, like without sauce, or
Oh my gosh, can we just like... No, do you know what? Look at the thing is, yeah? This is where... No, you don't. Why do you have to? Honestly, why do you have to? Because I'm white, you think that, because, like, some people that they don't even put salt in their flipping rice. Like, this is where...
Yeah, I don't think.
words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
No.
We
We don't think that. We don't think that.
No, I
You
didn't.
just said you don't put it in beans. That's a must. It's not a must.
Whoever said that coriander is a must.
Because
It is
like
needed,
putting
yes.
Salt in beans, that's not a must. Because how much salt have they already put into that processed tin of tomato sauce in baked beans?
Yeah, you don't have to put salt in there. You can at least pepper, masala, paprika.
Yeah, smoked paprika. Wow. Cumin. I don't know what's called in English, but yeah. Cumin?
Cumin.
Cumin. Yeah, exactly. Cumin.
Something from before the cataclysm.
That's one of
Cumin
the.
and fava beans is the perfect combination.
See, in the masala mixes, there's usually cumin in there, so I don't have to add that extra. Every like Indian household will have their own blend of masala
Yeah.
to their taste, but it includes that. It's got quite a bit in there, like bay leaves, coriander seeds, cumin seeds, a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. As I was saying, I just think that it's nice to have like variety sometimes. So not everything needs to be seasoned. Because I feel I don't enjoy food if it always has, like as I was saying earlier, I get bored of eating food quite easily, just in general, like food in itself. So to be eating things like the same kind of flavors and stuff all the time, I really like to mix it up and have different flavors on my plate and appreciate the actual taste of the food sometimes. So I feel like if you're always seasoning things, you're just always getting that kind of seasoned flavor and nothing else, and you don't actually appreciate the quality then sometimes of the food that you're eating as well.
I understand 100% what you're saying. However, it's not how I feel. I've been eating it for my whole life, and I'm like, this needs some seasoning. I never get tired of it. But I completely understand. There are times where I'm like, I don't want anything that's like too heavy or whatever. I don't want my eyebrows to sweat today. Troublesome Trill, are you Asian? You seem to understand all the Asian things that I say, even in the chat.
But yeah, I was gonna say, but at the same time, like, just because people rinse me about potatoes, and just because I don't want every single bean and potato in my life seasoned, doesn't mean that I can't cook food or I don't know how to season food.
Didn't you say on the stream before that you used to be a chef of some kind?
I've been in catering since I was like 15. I've had my own restaurant. I've been a grill chef. I've been a fucking sous chef. I've done a lot of things. So
fancy.
Okay. So what's up with the potato thing then?
What do you mean? What's up with the potato thing?
No,
She's Irish.
If you know everything about the food, so what's up with this? Like, everybody's talking about
Everyone's talking about potatoes because I'm Irish.
That's it?
They think that the only thing that we eat is potatoes and potato broth and potato this and things that don't even exist in my culture, but you know, according to Matthew, they do. So I just got along with it, innit? It's like whatever. Sometimes I can't be asked because no matter what I say, some of the time, it's just gonna come back to me as now you just eat potatoes. Or if I say, oh, I like something spicy, then it's like, you can eat spicy food. Spicy food, so pepper. It's just like sometimes there's nothing you can do. So I give up. It's just like everyone thinks like, but MJ can't cook, so and MJ's wife's still like, we're never gonna go to my house. Fine, I fucking never invite none of you to my house for dinner.
No, it's not true. I've actually had it in my head for a while that you're chef. I remembered. You know you can cook. Chef MJ.
Oh, that's exactly. Yeah, I eat Madammas, for Madammas, exactly. How do you know? Where are you from?
God.
Sorry, I had to throw it out there to Trilluminati.
Are they, yeah, that's what I had. They was, I had some dried, what do you call them? Fava, whatever you want to call them. I had some dried ones there a few weeks ago. It was given to me in a hamper. Yeah, it was given to me in like a hamper, like from some health food place or something, and it had all this like healthy shit in it. But there was salt and vinegar flavour or something, and I was just like, oh, it was so rank. Vinegar. It was salt and vinegar flavour. It was kind of like, because it's one of these new health food shops, I feel like it's some kind of new thing that they've come up with, you know, like, oh, let's make some healthy beans, but give it a flavour that people are used to so that they feel like it's normal, but they completely destroyed it by doing that.
Rewind, what did you say? Beans and vinegar?
What you guys were just talking about, fava beans or fava beans, whatever you want to call it, yeah. And it was dried, and it was salt and vinegar flavour. Let me see if I can find them.
That's okay. Mad combo.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what was that company's name again, for fuck's sake? Oh,
Triple some Trill. I think you're lying.
Yeah, it's so Bibi. I'm Eritrean, Jtrilla.
Saying Punjaban. How else would you know to say that word?
Hot McDonald's fava beans. There we go. Yeah, British roasted fava beans. So they do sea salted flavour, sea salt and cider vinegar. That's the one I had. Yeah.
Gross.
And then what's this other one they got? Unsalted. Yeah, that's probably the best one. But yeah, the one I had was sea salt and cider vinegar. I literally took a few out of the pack and the whole pack went in the bin. I was just like, oh, get out of my cupboard, get out of my house, get out of my life.
Yeah. I'm gonna heat up my food, so I'm gonna go on mute.
No problem. Right, so what do you make with them beans, Axon?
No, I ate it as Jtrilla said, Madammas is called. We chop up some onion and what's it called? Garlic, and boil it up with with some water and oil. And yeah, that's it. Salt and pepper and cumin. Yeah. Breakfast. We mash it up though. We mash up the beans.
Okay.
I eat it with bread and some salad and some feta cheese. Yeah. And of course, olive oil.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah. Nothing without olive oil. Yeah.
Axum, can I ask you a question, please?
Yes.
What's your background?
American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what type of food is like traditional for you?
Injera. And that Mary knows. And no, don't say raw meat again.
I've heard about these.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, injera.
Yeah, injera.
Is it so if I was to eat, like, is there anything vegan basically that I could have?
Yeah, a lot of it. Especially when we fast, we have only the vegan.
Oh really?
Yeah. Some lettuce and something called the alicha. It's a mixture of vegetarian that we cook.
What's it
And
called?
alicha.
Alecha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Yeah, what's in it? Sorry.
Some potatoes. See, Mary, we eat potatoes. Some Danish in Tigrinya. And cabbage and carrots and stuff, like a stew. And then we have some I don't know, it's like 7 spices that we cook with onions and tomato sauce. So we dip the sour bread in. So yeah.
Alright, if I ever try it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, you should try it. You'll like it. And full modernas.
So that again, sorry.
No, I'm just replying to the chat.
Oh, okay.
Asking me if it's cool, and I said yeah, full modernas. So yeah, Injera gang.
What's the that lentil stew that you guys eat? What's that? Is that just like normal lentils in there?
Yeah, it is normal lentils that we cook slowly for hours with some onions. I mean, every base we have is onion and garlic, so we just cook it. But you have tried it, right, Mary? Vegetarian.
No, I keep meaning to order from one around the corner from me. There's a vegan Ethiopian place around there, but I keep missing it.
You will love it. And yeah, there's a lot of spices though. Nothing plain. But you can handle it, the spice. You will handle it. Come on now.
It'll be fine. I don't know where this thing is of like, like I can't handle spice or whatever. Just said I don't like everything spicy. That's all. What am I looking for?
Running.
So what do you eat in Ireland then, except potatoes? What do you do? What do you eat? Like this
Lots of meat. They eat lots of. Look, the thing is with Irish people, they do eat lots of meat. They eat lots of potatoes and they eat lots of veg because that is the food that's over there, like, or that's able to produce over there. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of veg and meat to be honest.
Okay. More like stews or?
Yeah, not stews. Like Irish stew is probably the most traditional dish that we have. which is made with traditionally made with mutton, and then whatever vegetables and shit goes in there.
Cool.
But yeah, it's very meat based.
Not for you then, sis.
No. Growing up, my mum couldn't really cook, to be honest. I learned to cook from my grandparents. My mum used to cook a lot of shit, like spaghetti bolognese and lasagna with my mum. It's been expensive and shit. And even that shit came out the jar. So as an adult, I moved over here and I learned lots of different cuisines for myself, and I learned to cook for myself because I wasn't shown very much growing up other than what I'd seen. So, but at the same time, like when you think about in Ireland, that obviously where you guys are from, you're gonna have certain spices and whatever. Yeah. In Ireland, the most we have is mixed herbs. So I mean, a bit of rosemary, a bit of thyme, a bit of whatever, because that's what can grow over there. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So until I suppose like recent years and whatever, where people can have spices and this, that, whatever, people just weren't able to use that shit.
Yeah. Hear that.
People eat a lot of fish over there as well, though. Fish is very popular.
So you're into like corn right now? Like corn-based food?
No.
Not soya beans.
You can be vegetarian or vegan without all of these things.
Of course you can, but I'm just asking. As I know a lot of people do eat corn sausage or corn burgers or yeah.
Well, I made that decision years ago that I wasn't going to go down that route because I don't want to. There's no point in replacing normal meat with fake meat, which is probably just going to be just as bad for you with all of the soyas and whatever random proteins they want to shove in there, which a lot of the time is sort of like man-made proteins that they're making to make these foods.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd rather eat actual food. It's like actual beans, pulses, lentils, and vegetables, like things that are there that we can actually. I can grow that myself if I want to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that. I get that. Let me just address mood best being. Are you talking about God, the thing we eat in the morning?
Let me just address mood best. Mood best getting addressed.
What truth? I'm asking you. What you talking about? Are you talking about God? Yeah, what's up with God? You don't like it? I don't like it. But lots of people eat it to stay full during the day, so it's a lot of starch. Nah, baby, I'm not angry. He's asking me, so I'm gonna tell him. It's God. Look it up. I'm getting angry. For what? For a question? You jokers.
Jokers.
It's just like it's not a war about food, people. It's okay. Like it's alright. Damn, and if we're gonna war with people over food, let's head over to China and war with them about their bat soup.
And biting turtles' heads off in mukbang videos.
Oh, what?
Huh?
Have you never seen that?
No.
Sorry.
Oh.
She was doing a mukbang, and then she just had all types of things trying to crawl out of the thing, and then like there was just this really oily soup situation, and she just pulled out. It was dripping with this flipping sauce, and she just bit the head off it, and it left like the whole. I mean, yeah, my soul left my body. Did you not ever see that? There was a woman. She was eating an octopus or sort of squid or something. And anyway, it stuck itself to her face, and then she was just all there screaming.
What? But hold on, why was she?
Have you not never seen that? Oh,
Octopus.
they eat loads of shit alive.
Octopus alive? No.
Yeah.
No.
She was trying to eat it. She put this stuff over it,
Isn't it like
and it started to
poison?
like writhe around. And then she went to eat it, and it stuck its tentacles to her face, and then she was crying and shit. I was like,
Well, that's really
Yeah.
fucking careful trying to eat a live octopus, bitch.
you know what? I'm really
Exactly.
find it for you.
Oh, mad woman.
I'm gonna
Nah.
find it for you. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
There's a wolf here too! In here!
Exotic meat. What's the most adventurous thing you've eaten, Axel? Food-wise, obviously.
Like you know, I'm from the Nordic. I've been eating like everything from the north. Let's see. Adventurous? I don't know.
Like, have you had any, like, crocodile or
No
kangaroo? I don't know, get that thing, but like, I don't know where else you might have been.
No. The most exotic is deer and moose. Yeah, I like moose actually. It's quite tender. Yeah, moose feet.
Deer, is there, is that anything venison?
Carolyn!
What's venison? Is that
It's almost the same. It's wild meat.
meat of game, animal, elk or deer? Yeah.
Massive
Yes,
pork, you know. Pork, you know.
Have you ever eaten pork?
No. Mm-mm. No. No pork in my house. What about you? I haven't even tried anything else now. Seafood and Nordic animals, I guess. Nothing else.
Nah, for me, never had anything adventurous like that. When I was younger, my granddad used to eat the weirdest things. Like, he'd be eating cow's heart, like, just, tongue.
What about
The
tongue
tongue.
sandwiches?
Yeah, my granddad used to eat that tongue and, like, all that weird shit, like, bits of the
Jellied
animals.
eels.
No. Don't think I ever had jellied
Tongue
eels.
is good though. Have you tried that? Or cow chin? Cow chin and cow tongue.
I don't think so, unless my granddad snuck it onto my plate, but he used to offer it to me and I'd always say no.
Yeah.
Especially the heart. Like, why do I want to eat an animal's heart? Ugh. It's making me feel sick just thinking about it. I want to cry. I'm actually traumatized, so what's wrong with me?
Aww.
No, but yeah, my granddad used to eat all that shit, but I don't think I had anything adventurous by the time I stopped eating meat. Just all the normal shit. Chicken, beef, lamb, and pork.
The thing is, we don't do pork in East Africa, so we don't even eat it. We have nothing.
It's not an option.
It's not an option. Or maybe you can find like wild swine, but no, it's not in our culture to eat pork.
Yeah, it's like one of the main things that.
Or any of our religions. Yeah, so.
Can I say something off topic? Of course. I watched Shutter Island over the weekend for the first time. Has anyone else seen it?
Shutter Island.
Yeah, it's
no,
been on
what
my
is-
list.
Which one is that?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. No, I've not seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's been on my list forever, and I finally watched it this weekend.
Any good?
It is. It's wicked. It's such a good film. But I've lost it, and I still don't know, like, what the truth is. It's like I don't believe it. Oh, I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen it. I think you should watch it.
I add it onto my very long list of stuff that I'll probably never watch.
But yeah, I just brought it up just to hear other people's thoughts about it, if anyone had any. Well, I suppose I would be ruining it if I was going to start a conversation about it. But at the end, basically, he's convinced. I don't know whether
She's out! Move
of their like of their agenda to basically convince him that he was crazy.
I was dead.
Yeah, I don't know whether I believe it or not. It's kind of like, I don't know whether it was supposed to be open to interpretation at the end.
Or they're just keeping it open for a part 2.
I doubt it. That was long ago. Bit of an anticlimax. Sorry, I'm still eating. I should have started the conversation after.
It's all good. Mary, you're also eating, right?
No, I'm finished now.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop with this joking around with your potatoes, okay? I got you now. I'm gonna behave, okay?
Yeah, no, it's like, it's extremely offensive enough, but I don't mind. It's fine.
Extremely. Okay.
It actually is, though. You know, and like, no, on a serious note, it's funny because I have, on a serious note, it's funny. On a serious note, I think because the whole potato thing that obviously people associate to the Irish because of the potato famine. Potato famine was a serious thing, man. Potato famine like wiped out a quarter of my country. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's. I think because like obviously when we know our history and we know the things that have happened and the causes behind it and the people behind it, it's like
More emotional.
yeah, like, you know, we make laugh and make light out of it and whatever and laugh about it, but there is a serious story behind it as to why Ireland is such an association with potatoes. It's mainly because of the famine.
Yeah.
It's quite sad, you know?
It is. It
The
is.
English just coming in, just taking over our lands, controlling our people. 800 fucking years of oppression and rotten potatoes. It's terrible.
Yeah. But you got your potato wine. Hey.
Yeah, but we want our land back. It's not good enough, right?
Yeah.
We want back Northern Ireland.
Soon come though. Innit?
Some people will say no, but I do think that it's on the horizon. I think I've always, as a child, felt like, no, we should have our land back. Why did we ever agree to this treaty, this deal? And I think it was just maybe at the time to keep the peace, because obviously there was a lot of people dying on both sides over here and back home. North and south, you know, and I know it's not nice to live in that sort of environment of, you know, threats of bombs and this and that going off left, right and centre, being evacuated from your school because, oh, there's another bomb threat, so I think it was needed for like people to have some sort of stability in life, but I think I always knew that it wasn't over. And then when this whole Brexit thing came in, that's when I was just shocked, like, what's it actually going to mean for Ireland? And then you see, like, they kept doing this deal, no deal thing, and talking about this hard border that they wanted to put in Ireland, which basically goes against the treaty that they have in place. So I knew that it was going to cause a lot of sort of ruptions, but now what we're seeing is like a lot of the people in Northern Ireland are now saying, actually, we want to be part of United Ireland. And since Brexit has happened and whatever else is going on right now, the whole like COVID thing or whatever, I think people are just really seeing like how they're being treated by the English government, and they're realising they might be better off under an Irish government.
Just need to get down to the street.
So I do think that there's more to happen, but I don't think it'll happen in the next like 5 to 10 years. I think this could potentially be a thing that might need to become a war in order for it to happen.
What's all this?
They won't just let this stuff happen easily,
Of
you know what I mean?
To a scar camp.
The English ain't just gonna give up like that and be like, yeah, okay, here, have back your land. They're gonna make us fight for it.
Yeah, like they've done the rest of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The Englishman.
But I think it's such a big thing because it has to obviously go through Europe, because Ireland, like the Republic of Ireland, are saying we can't afford to take on the people that are up north, and obviously if the English aren't going to, if the UK isn't going to, you know, give money or whatever for them, then it's down to Europe. Europe has to obviously agree this whole thing. Europe has to agree to give Ireland more money to be able to look after them people. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process, but I do feel like eventually it is going to happen. I'd love to live to see it happen in my lifetime. That'd be great.
Who knows? It might happen. But are Ireland with the EU?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, we'll see, sis. Hopefully.
Yeah. Get our little islands back to ourselves. That'd be nice. But you know, even in saying that, it's kind of like the damage is already done. And so many people's lives lost and shit over the years.
Yeah, that's the worst part of it. So
Can
many
never
people
make up
part
for
of
a
it.
lot of it.
Yeah. Never ending story for the humanity, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
So close to Martyr's Gate. Damn it. This site is keeping.
No, it'll be a great day. It's one time I'll definitely be going back home. If we were to ever be United Ireland, it'd be the biggest party ever in Ireland. Biggest celebration. Oh, it'd be so good.
May they serve as an example.
Yeah.
Really, really good. But yeah, hopefully, as I said, I'd love to live to see that day.
Hear that. So when was the last time you were there?
2 years ago. 2 years.
Okay.
Oh, actually, maybe coming up to 3. About 2. Oh shit, too long ago. Too long. I think it was 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been 2018. Shit. Yeah, last time I went back, I took my friends over for my birthday. She'd never been to Dublin. I'd never been to Ireland, full stop. She always wanted to go, so I took her back there. Took her to see River Dance, took her to the Guinness factory, took her to O'Connell Street.
Wow, the whole thing.
Guinness factory, yeah. Took her to meet my nana, met some of my family. Yeah.
Great experience then.
Yeah, it was fantastic. it's probably one of my best experiences that I had back home as well since I left, because I feel like every time I've gone back there, I'm usually going to see family and they just take over, and then the whole food situation as well. Like, my family do not understand the concept of not eating. Yeah. Like, just, oh, do you want a ham sandwich? Do you want a... And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't eat meat. Oh, but it's not meat. It's ham. And I'm like,
Ham, yeah, exactly. It's ham.
like, oh, do you want a bit of chicken? No, I'm good. But chicken's not red meat. But I just don't eat any fucking meat. What are you not
Oh,
eating?
they're trying to take care of you, though, but they don't understand. Poor family.
It's like, no, when you go to Dublin, you literally cannot go anywhere without being offered food.
Yeah.
Constant. Food. And it's like, no, I'm good. So you have to lie everywhere you've been. Be like, oh no, we just had a big dinner a minute ago at someone else's house. And you're lying, it's going to be rumbling with hunger, but you're like, no.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Pussy.
No, they really don't get it. They're so stuck in their ways. But yeah, they don't quite understand.
It's a wolf!
Yeah, you should go and
In
visit
here!
someday.
Yeah.
Hey, now's our chance!
I've been there.
Where's the rest of us going?
Depends what you want.
Beautiful scenery.
Then go to Galway.
People. Okay.
Go to the west of Ireland, Galway, Sligo. Beautiful scenery. Lovely people.
Do they have stuff that they can do outside?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's mountains and fields galore. You can just walk all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, yeah, you could just have your own setup, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Sounds
Just
good.
walk for miles.
And where was it that you said, sorry?
Galway.
Galway. I've always wanted to go, but I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because I thought it was racist.
No. I mean, look, everywhere you go, you're gonna get some racist dickheads in it, but
Yeah.
in general, the Irish are very welcoming. Very welcoming.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I used to be a carer, and I used to go and care for this one old man. He was about 7 feet tall, and he was used to be like, oh yes, I like you. I can't even do the accent, I'm not even gonna try. But he's like, yeah, I like Indians. Basically, he was just like, yeah, I remember back when I came over, it used to be no Irish, no dogs, no, what was it? No Irish, no dogs, no black people, and then there were, and it was like, used to be like no Indians as well. I was like, really?
Oh, don't try it. No, don't try it. She tried it. She tried it. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try.
Listen, Jedi.
Nice try. You tried it.
Listen, Jedi, don't make me drive to Ted's house and knock on his door and make him come out of his bed at half
Why
9
do
at night.
you get hundreds of people to confirm what you say?
No. He'd die of happiness first of all because he's seen my face.
Oh,
And then
oh,
he would confirm, yeah, because he was just, yeah, he was telling me. Okay, you don't know Ted. You don't know him, Jedi. Okay.
So.
Yeah, and no Indians.
No. Never said no Indians. Never said that. No blacks.
Did it
No
come up the other
dogs.
day?
No
Where's
Irish.
Trevor?
It never said anything about Indians. I was just begging it.
Yeah, I was joking. I was trying to shake it up a little bit. Look at how everyone suddenly woke up when I said that. Immediately. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, don't try it.
No.
Yeah.
The thing is, we went searching for it and we couldn't find any evidence that that was a thing.
Sorry, I was laughing at a comment.
And I've searched, so I've put in no blacks, no dogs, no Irish, no Asian.
Mm.
Let's try no Indian.
You're doing it again, Mary.
Yeah, just for the like self-satisfaction of knowing that I've done it again, just in case, you know, someone's put up a picture in the last week since we last looked for it. Oh yeah, and that's what we came across. So the only thing that I've come across which is any different is when it says no coloured, no Irish, no children. That's the only variant that I found. No Irish, no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Nowhere. And I've googled it. No blacks, no dogs, no Irish, no Indians. And it doesn't come up anywhere about Asian, Indian. Nope.
Yeah, I've taken the conversation into a different direction now. I'm not sure I've got the brain power for it.
No, it's fine. Just go back to that old Irish guy. They're like, look, yeah, just stop begging it with the Indians, right? Like, we appreciate the fact that we were all discriminating against, but when it comes to that sign, no. Oh, I want to see what it is.
That's what I said when I heard it. Never heard of that sign before, but yeah, definitely know that shit is going on.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Ted had too much heart medication and
that was Triller that tried it on here, wasn't it? And then he was like, oh, I'm going to go get hundreds of people and bring them on the stream and they can tell me the last time he came.
oh yeah, I
And
was
he was
listening to that
chatting
one.
shit. I was
I was
trying to
listening
get
to
at him,
that
like, where's those hundreds of people you were going to bring on, bro? Where are they?
Yeah, I was listening to that one intently. I do think he was. Maybe he just didn't see it from that perspective, but I do have to agree with what they were talking about. I can't even lie because I saw flipping Pretty Patel, and what's that other one's name? Rishi, and what's the flipping Uncle Fester? What's his name? He was outside my workplace one day, literally, just, you know, for publicity. Obviously, the media were 2 steps behind. Oh, I remember that day. I wanted to, all my work people take the piss out of me because they're like, why don't you vote? How are you going to vote? I shut down conversations. One of the big bosses at work had a conversation with me. And, you know, when they were, they were trying to get people to be like, oh yeah, make sure you vote for Brexit and just understand how it affects our industry and blah 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 in the automotive industry. And he brought the conversation, like I just kept literally silent, completely silent until they probed me. I was like, it's a matter of time. And I'm actually quite proud of myself. I managed to keep it together. But he was just like, why don't you vote? I was like, listen, I'm not voting for people who flipping fiddle kids. I was like, I'm not giving my vote to pedos. He's like, yeah, but not even the local election. How do you know they're pedos? And I was just like, oh, God. I was like, in the end, I just had to give up. And I was like, listen, I'm not going to have this conversation. He just kept probing me. What about this? What about that? I was like, I'm not going to have this conversation. I just kept repeating that one line. Even like my line manager, my boss, she was just like, yeah, you did the right thing. Their new favourite thing is to talk about the vaccine. I'm on I'm on meetings with like clients and things, so I can't oppose to it. Not if I don't want to be, you know, seen as the black sheep or whatever. Especially not when they're, you know, I have a good relationship with them or whatever.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah, why not the Asian sheep? Yeah. Pick and choose, isn't it?
Shut up.
Pick and choose.
You know what I mean?
More specifically, the Indian sheep.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to appear as the Indian sheep, yeah? And so I just keep stumped. But you know the types of things that they say, they're like, yeah, so I'm double dosed now. Yeah, it was getting closer to that time. I was just like, yeah, strap me with anything. I've had the Oxford vaccine, and I was just like, fucking hell. I'm literally the only one on mute the whole time praying, please don't ask me, please don't ask me. Mm-hmm. I know they're going to ask me at some point. But they all know they know where I stand. I was the crazy conspiracy theorist at work, I'm telling you. Like, we've got developers at work, so they were like my favourite. So I used to often just go and bother them because they're like, I'm the complete opposite to them. I'm like sociable, and they're like quiet nerds, and they didn't know what hit them when I joined the company. And so I spent a lot of time with them, and they didn't kind of understand like my viewpoint. They just literally thought that I thought everyone was pedos. Because they'd be like, the Queen, oh, what do you think about her? I'd be like, pedo. They'd be like, the Pope, what do you think about him? Pedo. Oh, the Prime Minister, what do you think? Pedo. And they were like, oh, Snoot's, oh, don't talk to Snoots about it. She's going to think he's a pedo. And I'm like, yeah, because they fucking are. Like, I give them evidence, like, just loads of shit. It just washes over them. But I think, like, it has, like, I think it's caused at least one of them to question things. Like, he shocked me the other day. So I was talking about this vaccine situation on the calls and whatever, and he was just like, yeah, I'm not sure. But I think if push comes to shove, yeah, he'll take it. He'll love it. But, yeah, I'm trying to stay out.
I've given up with the whole vaccine thing now. Like, the same thing everywhere I've been. It's just like, people just have, it's their normal conversation now. Like, I'm going to have my second one tomorrow. What about you? Yeah, I had mine last week. Oh, I've got due for another 4 weeks.
You know, in normal life, it does not bother me. But when it's at work, I'm like, oh, jeez, clenched. Because I can't.
No, it's everywhere I go. Literally everywhere. And then I find that when I'm in places now, I'm kind of like holding myself, like looking at people, and trying to make myself smaller if I possibly could, so they can't contaminate me with their stupidness.
Yeah.
Well, not with a fucking virus, yeah, but their stupidness.
I think I've got a really bad resting bitch face. Like, it's just my concentration face. Like, I'm a processor. You know, if I'm processing, I can't multitask and do other stuff. So when I'm out and about, I don't like people's faces. So I want to be away with my thoughts. But I think that's my saving grace, you know, my resting bitch face. Keep people away.
You should put
fucking pussy, face. Man.
You should change it to a resting bitch face. Trust me, I promise you. No one's gonna come bother you.
No,
well,
resting.
Because I'm brown. I can't be brown and have a resting bitch face and walk around the black country. You know. So obviously that works in my favour.
Sorry, I had to do a really big yawn there. Axel, where you gone?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here, Mary. What's up?
Nothing. Just missed your voice, that's all. No, I'm gonna run to the shop quickly, so I'll be back in 10.
Yeah.
Or less.
Not a word.
What's the topic of conversation then?
There you go.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, where did Sneaks run off to? She tried it, Mum. She's back. She's back. Yeah. S meets Sneets meet S.
Big up Sneaks, man.
Hi, S. Sorry, I got disconnected. Nice to meet you online.
You too. The formal Indian version.
Yeah, I just slip into accents. It's really hard not to do accents. It's really difficult. But yeah, I've been hearing your voice a lot. Is it you who's got the title of the voice of God?
No, Scripture actually had it written at one point, I think. But I just said it one day.
Yeah, he was trying to fight me the other day. To have his like number.
Yeah.
I was like, please stop the fighting. Please, no fighting.
What was it about?
I put like number 17 or whatever it was, and he was like, we're gonna have a fight in a minute because I was like number 17. Shrug emoji.
Okay, yeah.
There's gonna be a fight in a minute. I was like,
That is emotional still.
Since that day, I'm scared to put my like number, you know.
Oh, like number. Okay.
Yeah, it was a like number thing. But yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't actually. Even if I like close the app and go back into it, like sometimes the number doesn't change. So I just like and just don't say my number. Because I know someone is gonna be like, yeah, I'm like running.
Yeah, I don't know that. It always shows difference. When you refresh the page, it does always update.
Yeah, it's a bit slow motion. So yeah, I was trying to start talking about Shutter Around earlier on, but I was eating. Have you seen it?
Movie.
Yeah, have you seen it? Yeah.
Shutter Island.
So it's been on my list to watch for ages, but then Jed's mentioned it on one of the streams the other day. I can't remember what it was about. Jez, can you remember?
Is it some mad mental institution?
Yeah. So basically, at the beginning of the movie, he's on this ferry and he's on the way to Shutter Island, and on this island there's a mental institute for like the criminally insane.
Yeah.
And he meets this partner for the first time he's working with him, and he's talking about how, oh yeah, when this case came up, not on the phone, but at some point he's like, when this case came up, I specifically requested that I be on it. And basically his wife got killed in a building fire, the apartment. There was other people who died as well in that fire. So at the beginning of the film, he's going there with one agenda, find this Andrew Lavis, because he lit the match which burned down the building. And then as he's going along his business, he's interrogating. Oh yeah, the reason why he's there is he's going to investigate this inmate.
I remember how it progressed and how it ended up.
Yeah, but it's just mad that like the messages in there and like how it applies to real life. And I don't know if it sounds silly, but I actually look at movies more like a documentary now, as opposed to a fictional story.
Yeah, at all. Because I think if you can see bullshit, find the gems, you definitely find some key gems that can be life changers or for life.
Yeah, I don't have the knowledge that you guys have, like you, Maku, Jeds, obviously. You lot just decode this shit out of absolutely everything. And it's really, like, a lot of it goes above my head, but I can do, like, big picture things, you know what I mean? Whereas I'm not a creature that operates from logic. It doesn't come naturally to me. I'm, like, airy-fairy, creative brain person, and intuition-based. But, yeah. So he goes to...
That's equally... that's an intuition based. I'd say that's equally powerful, personally.
A lot of people don't really have that view, though. I think it's more the people who can't really, who maybe don't know what their intuition is, or know how to lead with their intuition, or trust the messages that come to them, have not really seen or experienced things much, or if they have, their immediate reaction is to just question and deny, even if they're like cognitive dissonance mode. You know what I mean? I don't. yeah, I don't really bode well with those types of people because they just don't understand me.
Yeah, it definitely can be frustrating, and it's it gets to a point where it's like, is there even any point in carrying on? If they're not open to the conversation, do you know what I mean?
No, I'll just shut my mouth. Oh, you won't hear from me again. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Yeah. It's only because I have to do that because I get emotional. Like, I'm not a debater. I would just be like, no, fuck you! And just like start crying. I'm not.
Just start crying.
Yeah, I'm not a debater. I'm like, no, but my mom told me. Like, yeah, I'm that. I'm that type of debater. I can't do it.
My mom told me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, intuitions. So yeah, back to the story. He goes to investigate. There's this one inmate, or patient, whatever you want to call it, who's gone missing. The doctor says it's as though it's evaporated through the walls. Like, if I was there and I was him, I would have checked, obviously, for any posters if he was doing an Andy Dufresne through the walls and that. But it soon becomes apparent that everyone is not wanting to give up information about what goes on there. Everyone knows, everyone's scared. There's this woman who works on a pad. She's
Fucking
like,
pussy hole.
and then that's when shit starts to turn, isn't it? So it's like, he then gets different messages from people, and he's getting visions of his wife. That confused me a little bit as well, to be honest, because it was a mixture of that, and there was this one inmate who had given him some information about Andrew Ladis or whatever, and it turns out they sent him to flipping Shutter Island. And when he finds him, so there's a ward C, that's where the worst criminals are, and that is absolutely off limits. So, and also before he gets there, like into the actual place, they're like, right, we're gonna take your gun off you, and even though you're a marshal or whatever, while you're here, you will follow the rules and do as you're told. So they disarm him, and he's got to follow these rules. But anyway, he gets back to this dude in Ward C, when all the power, like there was a storm, so it fucked up all the electricity. Everything was open. Everyone was running around everywhere. So everyone's busy, and he sees this opportunity. He starts to question his partner as well at some point as well. His partner's, when he's talking to him, it's not adding up, and he's asking him questions like, he's like, oh, what was it like in Portland? And he's like, oh, I grew up in blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, well, I'm going to this lighthouse again, which is where they were doing lobotomies. And they were talking about, he finds out that the actual patient that he went to investigate, they'd stuck one of the workers there. And the next day they were like, oh yeah, we found her. Meanwhile, he's gone into this little cave immediately at the lighthouse where they're doing these lobotomies, and he's found the real Rachel Solansky or whatever her name is. And she used to be a doctor there, and they're like, yeah, I used to be a doctor here until I started questioning why they were using X, Y, and Z. I think it was a type of psychotropic or whatever. And then then that's when it starts to change and become really complicated. They're like, oh yeah, they'll convince you that you're crazy and turn everyone against you, and they'll find out your one trauma, something that's really deep. Like for Leonardo DiCaprio, he was a soldier in the Nazi war, and so that obviously is what they used on him.
So what do you think about the way it ended?
That's what really confused me, because it's like that teamed up with the visions he was having. Like the dude that he saw in Ward C was like, oh, let her go, and even she in her visions is like, let me go. He's like, oh, she's misleading you or whatever he said, and then he starts to question it because she's like, stay here. Is that what she was saying? I think she was saying stay here. So he's getting conflicted messages. he's like, right, he's getting messages that he should leave, and then someone saying she's coming to him in vision saying, "Oh, stay," or "Do this or that." I might have it the wrong way around, but yeah, at the end, I don't know whether he actually managed to convince him that he were like, I don't know whether the story was true, whether they succeeded in convincing him that he was crazy. Like, they made me.
Whether he was.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what I was asking. I just wanted to know what you thought of that. Because, yeah, I don't know, like, I guess they've done it in a way where it's like, the logical thing to think is that he is crazy. But the way how the film panned out is questionable.
Yeah, I think they were successful in turning him.
But I mean, logical as in what the average person looking at it, who just looked at it from face value, they're just gonna come up with that.
Yeah.
If it was a story in the newspaper, for example, they told that story in the newspaper, what happened in that film, and they told it from that, everyone would just believe that 100%, I guess.
Yeah, the all too. Yeah, I have ruined his plotline, sorry. Yeah, it was so good. And I also watched Them recently as well. Them was so good. Yeah, that was good. Had Bashy in it. Who's that?
Yeah, no, I knew I remembered the name, but I just couldn't think who it was. Give me one
A
second.
few people have said that.
Sorry.
Shit.
Yeah, and I've just like
sorry
told
about
everyone what happened in the movie. So if you all want to watch it.
Most of them probably seen it though. That was a big movie
Yeah.
back in the day.
What year was it out?
Probably like 06 or something.
Not a word.
Yeah, I was 16. Not interested in the truth at that age. Didn't have a clue about the world.
Yeah, 16. Most people don't.
Mm.
I knew that something weren't right. I didn't know fully what was going on, but I definitely knew by 16 that the whole setup was not right and it wasn't a mistake. I knew that much.
See, at that age, I clocked things like racism, but that's the experiences that I've had helped me get there, do you know what I mean? So it's like I'd understood how it works for myself. I wasn't sure. I mean, I couldn't have articulated it at that age. But again, you know, I picked up loads of things like that. But it wasn't until I got into my 20s that I